Hi, I'm Karen, and get ready for 45 minutes of Pilates, where we work the core. It goes from the collarbone down to the middle of your thighs, so it includes your abs, but it's also your back muscles, your obliques, your stabilizing muscles, even your inner and outer thighs will get some work. So I want you to work at your pace today using, I'm using a 3-pound weight. You can use anything between 1 to 5 pounds, even an unopened water bottle works. So anything like that. You can also do this class without the weight, no problem. This is a Skype class that I videoed, so I want you to, when you see me facing the camera, either do what you hear me say or what you see me doing, okay? So let's just take a couple minutes to focus yourself before you start Pilates. Because working the core, we don't want to hurt our low back or our shoulders or our hips. So I want you to just bring all your attention here, put everything you've done before class to the side. Put your worries about what's going to happen after class to the side. Focus on yourself. Make this all about you, because very little in life can be just about you. And that means taking a break when you need to, but challenging yourself when you need to. All right, so here we go. We're going to start standing up. This is 45 minutes of Pilates. We are going to be using one small weight, so please make sure you've got that near you, or an unopened water bottle, can of beans, jar of peanut butter, something like that, and your smile. All right, you guys, let's bring that chin to your chest. Let's stand with those feet about hip width apart. Take some deep breaths in and out. You want to feel your rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. Let's roll one ear to one shoulder. You can slide the opposite hand to your low back. And take a breath. And let's bring that chin down and switch. Other ear to other shoulder, sliding this hand to your low back. Taking a couple deep breaths in and out. Good, chin down. We're going to go ahead and stand with the mat between our feet and walk those fingertips down your legs. We're going to hold on to your elbows and just gently rock your whole torso towards one leg and then the other. Just allowing your head to become heavy towards the mat. You can keep those knees slightly bent when you need to. Remembering we're working core today. You'll also get bonuses of balance and flexibility, but everybody's going to be at a different fitness level. I want you to make sure and focus on what you're doing. Put everything else to the side for these several minutes and do what's comfortable for you and safe for you. Let's pull your nose towards that right knee gently. Now let's take that right arm up. Let's look up to the ceiling as you gently twist. And come on over to the left. Nose towards that left knee. And let's look up to the left, gently twist. Good, let's go ahead and walk those feet a little closer together. And let's lunge back one foot and then the other. Keeping those abs strong with your wrists below your shoulders. Let's do 2 of the best push-ups you've got. Chest leading. Then let's walk those hands back to your feet. Let's take your right toes up to the ceiling. I want you to take your nose towards that left knee gently. Then I want you to use your strong left thigh to lift yourself up. Best you can, hands on your hips, right knee up. Let's just lift those toes up twice. Good, let's place those feet down. Walk the hands down. Walk your hands out. Let's come down to your forearms. And let's use that right forearm to look up 4 times. So let's hold it up for a second and bring it down. This could all be done with your knees on the mat. All up to you. You're going to do that 2 more times. Notice I'm rolling my right hip bone back to the mat and putting my weight evenly distributed onto both forearms before I lift it up again. Then let's just hold for 8, 6, knees down when you need to. And good. Knees apart. Big toes together. Sit back and breathe. Good. Let's give yourself a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Let's come to that upper push-up position again. Wrists below your shoulders, abs lifted up. 2 great push-ups. Walking our hands back to our feet. Let's go ahead and reach those right toes up. So same leg. Nose towards your left knee. Reach those right toes nice and high. And then your strong left thigh brings you back up to standing. Hands on the hips. Right knee up. Find a spot you're staring at for balance. Lift those toes up and try to not lean back as you're doing this. Good. Let's slowly bring the foot down. Hands walk down your legs. Hands walk out. Down to those forearms. And right forearm up and down slowly for 4. All the weight goes evenly distributed back to both forearms before you lift it up again. We're going to do that 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. And we're going to hold for 8. Shoulders away from the ears. 6, 4, and good. Knees apart. Big toes together. Breathe and sit it back. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. And glance up. Let's do that 1 more time. Wrists below the shoulders. Abs lifted up. Let the middle of your chest lead for those 2 push-ups. Walking those hands back to your feet. Let's reach our right toes up to the ceiling. Nose towards that left knee. Good, strong left thigh. We're going to slowly lift ourselves up. Shoulders down, abs strong, right knee up. And let's lift the toes for 4. Good. 2 more times this time. 1 more. And we're going to place those feet together. We're going to walk the hands down, and this time we're going to cross our forearms, hold our opposite calf, chin in your chest, and straighten the legs the best you can. Good. Then you're going to slowly start to walk those hands out. Go ahead and come down to those forearms, and right forearm looking up and down for 4. Back to both forearms and pause. And then 3. Doing that 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. And then you're going to hold for 8. Knees down when you need to. Lift the abs. Fight gravity. 4. And good. Knees apart. Big toes together. Exhale. Sit it back. Good. This is a great position to come to whenever you need a rest. Let's do a nice cat stretch. And that's the beauty of doing this at home, is you can always take a break when you need to. Make sure you're challenging yourself when you need to as well. So let's go ahead and grab that one weight. Come on up to the front of the mat. Make sure you've got room to roll back behind you. Let's lean towards those feet. You're welcome to grab the feet with one hand if you want to. Now abs strong, shoulders away from the ears. Relax your thighs and let's twist. Elbow behind you. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to roll down slowly. Try to relax the quadriceps and make the abs do most of the work. Good. Let's rest your head. Bring the knees in. Let's extend out for 4. Modification would be just one leg. And you would do 2 on one leg, 2 on the other. Linger out there for just a second. 1 more time. Good. Let's place one leg down, then the other. Come on up and reach. You're welcome to grab your toes if you want to. Shoulders away from your ears. Abs strong. Let's twist. 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to relax those thighs. Engage your middle. Come on back. Fighting gravity and you're not holding your breath. Bring those knees in. You use one leg or both. Hold for 4. Really engage the middle, especially as you're extending those legs. 2 more times. 1 more time. And one leg down and the other strong from the middle. So you don't want it to just be flinging yourself up. I'd like you to come up as controlled as you can from your center. Relax those thighs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down slowly. Keep breathing. Rest the head. Extend out slowly for 4. And 3. You're strong. 2 more. Good. 1 more. And one leg down, then the other. Strong. Come on up. We're going to do it 1 more time. Open chest, abs strong. Twist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's roll down slowly. Really engage your middle. Relax those thighs the best that you can. Good. 4. Nice Pilates scoop as you extend those legs. All the movements are slow and controlled. We're not rushing. 2 more. 1 more. And one leg down, then the other. Strong from the middle. Come on up. Let's put that weight down next to you. You can grab your ankles or your feet and gently let that chest sink down. Good. Shoulders away from the ears. Just roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Open chest. We're going to do right leg circles. So you're more than welcome to have both legs up. You could put your left foot on the ground. You could also extend it out flat for it's a little more challenging than when it's bent. Or like I said, both legs. It's up to you. Engage your middle. Straightest legs as you can. Circle around to the right slowly. The lower you bring those legs, the harder it's going to be. Lift those hips. You decide how you're feeling today. Nice and strong, and you're not holding your breath at any point. You're going to circle 2 more times. And 1 more time. I want you to reach up, try to touch your toes, lift your hips. Come on up to a V-sit. Now those shoulders are down. You could have 1 or both feet down. Just hold 4, 3, 2, reach for those ankles or feet. Press the knees down. And let's roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders relax. Engage your middle. Try to find something to smile about. You got it. Straightest legs as you can. Around to the right again. Same direction. Try to not kick those legs around. Make it nice, slow, and controlled. You got 2 more times. Good. 1 more time. And let's reach up, try to touch those feet. Come on up to your V-sit, shoulders down. Hold 4, 3, 2, and reach. Good, chest down. Last time with those right circles. Relax your thighs, engage your middle, don't rush. And bring those legs straight up or just your right leg. You decide where you're at today, where you can feel your abs working, but your back does not hurt. So you don't want to work through low back pain or neck issues. I want you to find a way to modify or take that break. 2 more. Good, 1 more time, you got this. Reach up towards those feet. Come on up to that V-sit, shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and good. Let's reach. And let's go ahead and come to those feet and into a forward fold. So let's straighten the legs the best that you can, nose towards your knees and lifting the tailbone up. Abs are engaged. Let's roll up slowly. Shoulders away from those ears. Let's grab the one weight. Right leg in front, left leg behind you. So we're going to lunge down. We're not going to push forward onto the front knee. So you want this left leg far enough back to where, again, you can lunge straight down as you twist. I'm not leaning, forward with my chest as I twist. I'm staying straight up and down. 1 more. Now I want you to take the left leg behind you and hamstring curl. 4, 3, 2, and lunge again. Twist for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up, lift the belly button up, hamstring curl. If you're wobbling a little bit for balance, that's natural. None of us have perfect balance. We're working on it. And twist, you got 2 more times. Good, lift that left leg out. 4. 1 more time, you can do this. 4. Again, chest is high. Not leaning forward. Lift that left leg behind you. 4, 3, 2, and very good. Let's put the weight down. I want you to shift back and stretch that right hamstring. Lower the chest and breathe. Good, let's come to the back of the mat. And walk those hands down, engaging your middle. Walk those hands out. Wrists below your shoulders, 2 of the best push-ups you got. And let's walk those hands back to the feet. Let's lift your left leg up. Nose towards your right knee, left toes really reach. Strong right thigh, you're gonna slowly bring yourself up. Hands on the hips, abs are strong. Lift those toes up twice. Feet together. Walk those hands down. Walk yourself out. On your forearms and left forearm up. Look up underneath for 4 and 3. Remember, your weight's evenly distributed each time. And you could bring those knees to the mat, do the same exact thing if you'd like. Hold for 8, 4, shoulders away from the ears, and good. Knees apart, big toes together, sit back and stretch. And a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. And you're going to come back to that upper push-up position. Wrists below the shoulders, lift the abs up, and best push-ups you got. Hands walk back. Left toes up to the ceiling, nose towards that right knee. Reach the left toes and the right knee is as straight as you can. strong right thigh brings us up just the best that you can. As you wobble, you're actually working your core. So that's a good thing. 2 lifts. Good, let's slowly bring those feet down. Abs engaged, walk the hands down. Walk yourself out. Down to those forearms. Left forearm up. Pause for a second, and then bring the weight evenly distributed. Look all the way up. Good, 2 more times. And 1 more time. And then let's hold for 8, 6, 4, and good. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale, sit it back. Nice cat stretch. Glancing up. 1 more time on this side, you guys. Wrists below the shoulders. Make this the best form you've got for 2 push-ups. Walk those hands back. Left toes reach up. Nose towards the right, straight knee if you can. Left toes reach. And then strong right thigh lifts you up. Bring that knee up, abs are strong. Lift it up 4 times this time. Good, walk the feet together and hands down. Hands walk out. Come down to those forearms. And left forearm lifts up to the ceiling. And down. 3 more times. Try not to rush. Good, 2 more times. And 1 more time. Let's hold for 8, hips at neutral if you can. 5, that means they're not sinking down or lifting straight up. Knees down when you need to, and good. Let's sit back on those heels. Arch up into a nice cat stretch. Glance up to the ceiling. Good. All right, let's have a seat at the front of the mat with the weight near you. Let's reach towards those ankles or feet. Welcome to grab the feet if you want to. Shoulders down, relax your thighs. Let's roll down as slow as you can. As you rest your head, let's bicycle the legs, moving the weight if you want to. Slowly, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can always have a foot on the ground if you need to. 4. This would be your modification. 3, 2, and 1. Come on up to a V-sit. I want your shoulders relaxed. You can have a foot down or not. 4, 3, 2, and good. Let's reach and breathe. Relax your thighs, shoulders down, slow and controlled, roll it down. Rest your head, bring those knees in. And it's 8, 7. Remember, you could have one foot on the ground when you need to. 6, this would be modified. 5, 4, 3, 2, and one leg down and the other. Come on up to a V-sit. Shoulders are down, twist. 4, have one or both feet down for a modification. Good, reach for those feet. You're doing that one more time. Engage that middle, slow and controlled. Thighs are relaxed, making the abs do most of the work. Rest your head. Bicycle, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on up to that V-sit and twist. 4, 3, 2, and good. Let's put that down and let's go ahead and bring our feet together but farther away from you. Hold on to your toes and just allow the chest to sink down. Allow those knees to relax out. Good. No weight. We're going to roll back down to the mat for those left leg circles. We're going to keep the chest open. Engage the middle. Good. Let's rest the head. Straightest legs as you can. Remember your option of keeping the right foot on the ground like this. Make it a little harder with the legs straight, even harder with both legs. You decide what works your abs but doesn't hurt your back. Straightest legs as you can, around to the left slowly. The lower you take those legs, the harder it's going to be. You could even add a little hip lift. As you get to the top, just don't kick those legs around. 2 more. One more. Good. Let's reach up. Try to touch the toes. Shoulders down. Just hold the V-sit. Feet could be on the ground when you need to. And grab those ankles or feet. Couple more times like that. Chest is open. Engage your middle. Breathe the whole time. Legs straight up. Circle around to the left. Engage your middle. Your very best. Each and every movement. Put your all into it. Good. 2 more times. And 1 more time. Good. Reach up. Try to touch those feet. Come on up to your V-sit. Put a foot or both feet down. 3, 2, and reach. 1 more time. Come on down. Really try to relax your quads. Make those abs do most of the work. Keep your chest open. A lot to think about. Straightest leg or legs as you can. Last 4 circles to the left. Lift your hips. 3 more. Good. 2 more. And 1 more time. Reach up towards those feet. Come on up, shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and good. Again, feet a little farther away from you. Walk the hands towards your toes. Allow that head and chest to sink down. Good. All right, we're going to come to a forward fold. Let's allow the head to sink down. Straighten the legs the best that you can, lifting the tailbone up. And then engage your middle. Let's roll it up slowly. Shoulders roll back. All right, you're going to go ahead and grab your weight again. You're going to have your left leg in front, right toes behind you. We're going to twist. You want to make sure that right leg is far enough away from you so you can come straight down as you twist. 2 more. 1 more. Good. You're going to bring that right leg behind you. Engage your middle. Hamstring. 4, 3, 2, And 1, you're gonna lunge, that left knee's right above the ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, really scoop that belly button in. 4, and let's lunge and twist for 4. Good, come on up. Scoop that belly button in, hamstring curls. Last time, let's lunge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up and hamstring. 4, 1 more. Awesome. All right, let's put that weight down. Flex your left foot. Lower the chest towards that left thigh as you pull those hips back. Good job. All right, start at the back of your mat. Engage your middle. Walk those fingertips down. Walk those hands out. Let's come to those forearms. And for 1 minute, I want you to alternate hip dips. So one hip down and then the other. Knees down when you need to. You want to engage your middle and not sink those hips down. You're just kind of rolling one hip and then the other. You got 40 more seconds. Just do the best you can. If you need to just hold your plank, you can. 30 more seconds, you guys. Keep breathing. Try to not hold your breath. You got this. 15 seconds. We should all be shaking at this point. Woo! 10 seconds. Last 4. And awesome. Knees apart, big toes together. Exhale and breathe, sit it back. And let's stretch the shoulders before we go on. Look up to your left and rotate your wrist. Left hand palm up underneath the right. Rest on the left side of the face and walk your right fingertips to the front of the mat. And back of the right hand rests at your low back. Let's let those shoulders just flop. Let's slowly untwist. And let's do the same to the other side. Look up to your right and rotate your wrist. Right hand palm up underneath. Rest on the right side of the face. Let's walk our left fingertips away from us. And back of your left hand at your low back. Shoulders flop. Just kind of wiggle those fingers. Good, let's untwist. And come on up to the front of the mat. The weight's next to you, but we don't need it right away. Deep breath in. Grab those ankles or feet and allow your chest to sink down. Good, let's roll down slowly. Relax those thighs, engage your middle. Good, we're going to place those feet on the mat, knees and feet together, and we're going to lift our hips up. We're going to extend that right leg up. If this is too much, you can do this with the feet both on the mat. Let's raise and lower those hips, slow and controlled. 4 more. 3, 2, and now let's keep the hips up. Flex the foot as you bring the leg down. Point as you bring it up. The left foot that's on the mat, I want you to lift those left toes up. If you can, just your best. Good. 4 more, slowly. 3 more. 2 more. And 1. Good. Lower down. Left leg crosses on top. Fingertips behind your right thigh. Let's pull it in and take your left forearm, push that left thigh away. Deep breaths. Good, let's hug those knees in tight. And let's come on up, shoulders down, just hold a V-sit briefly. 4, foot down if you need to. And good, let's reach towards those toes. Now let's bring those feet a little closer together. And let's do our butterfly sit-ups. Now, if you notice that coming from the mat all the way up is too much, you've got some options. Okay, so you could lean back and lift up and never come down to the mat. Or you could stay on the mat and just do crunches, but with your feet together, okay? So let's roll down slowly. Exhale strong from your middle. I want you to engage your middle as you come up. These are tough. Do your best to make sure that your Pilates scoop is what brings you up. We're trying our best to not have those feet lift. If they lift a tiny bit, try your best next time not to have them do it. It's tough. Good. Keep breathing. You're going to do 4 more of these, everybody. Again, just your best. Find a modification. Either don't roll all the way to the mat or do your crunches from the mat. 2 more times. Good, 1 more time. Good job. Let's rest the weight on the mat. Take the soles of the feet together. Clasp those fingertips and just pull the heels down and press those knees apart. All right, we're going to come up and do another one of the tougher exercises. I will show you modifications. Rest when you need to. We won't be doing this one long. Okay, we're going to wax on, wax off, and do a rocking chair. So I'll demonstrate, and then you can join me, or you can join me for this extra one here. So shoulders relaxed. You're going to bring both feet around. Of course, you could do this with just 1 foot 4 times, and then come on back. My rocking chair, my legs are coming down just so the mid-back comes up. And then I'm going to come up and wax off. Join me if you can. And then you come down. This could be done with 1 leg, okay? You're not pulling on the head and neck. It's the legs gently pressing down using that those strong lower abdominals. Good. 2 more times if you can. Either waxing on or waxing off doesn't make a huge difference. And again, a foot down is an option. 4, you should feel burning in those abs at this point. Last one, you guys. Come on back. 4, 3, 2, and whoo. Good. Feet farther apart than your hips. Arms straight out. Let's windshield wiper those knees. Take them both over to one side. Look in your opposite direction. Deep cleansing breath and then switch. Do that a couple times on each side. And pause for a full breath in and out. Good. Let's bring those knees and feet together. Arms at your sides. Let's lift our hips up into the bridge. Left leg straight up. And raise and lower those hips slowly. Again, you can always put this left foot down and raise and lower the hips with both feet on the ground. 3, 2, now hold the hips up, flex the foot to come down, point as you come up. Good, doing the best that you can. Lift those right toes off the mat if you can, that foot that's on the ground. 4 more. 3. Good, 2. And 1. Awesome, lower down. Cross your right leg on top. Fingertips behind the left thigh. Pull it in and take your right forearm. Push that right thigh away as you're pulling the left leg towards you. Very last thing, feet on the mat far apart. Fingertips behind the head. Engage your middle is what lifts you up, and you're going side to side for 30 seconds, and then we stretch. Make sure that you're not pulling on the head and neck. All the movements are from the center. Breathe, 15 more seconds, that's it. You got it, lift up, nice and strong. 5 seconds, you guys. And you did it. Hug your knees into your chest, glance over one shoulder to stretch your neck. Very good, everybody. Slowly look in the other direction. Bring the head back to neutral. Let's draw some circles, massaging your low back. Make them big circles in both directions. Deep breaths in and out. Straight arms between your knees. Grab onto your ankles or feet. Let's pull the knees down towards the sides of the rib cage. Press the elbows against the knees as the legs relax apart. Gently rock side to side. Let's release the left leg. Flat on the mat. Let's hug the right knee in tight. Rotate your right foot gently in circles. Your left hand's going to bring the knee across the body as we glance to the right for that gentle spinal twist. Now your right fingertips gently pulling the knee in a diagonal from your right shoulder to your right knee. As you roll back to the low back, let's cross your right leg on top and hold on to either to your shins or ankles or feet, and gently pull the feet towards your shoulders with your shoulders down. Good, let's release. Give those knees a nice tight hug. Let's let the right leg go. Hug the left knee in, shoulders down, and rotate that left foot gently in both directions. Right hand's going to bring the knee across, gentle spinal twist, glancing to your left. Those right fingertips, just gently bring that knee across as you breathe. And as you roll to the low back, let's cross your left leg on top. Hold on to your shins, ankles, or feet, and the feet pull gently towards those shoulders. Let's release. Let's walk the feet farther apart than the hips. Touch your heels or hold your ankles, or just come close to touching the heels. Let's lift those hips up into our bridge, pressing the hip bones up, stretching through your hip flexors. Inhale, gently lift. Exhale, lower down one vertebra at a time. And we're going to bring ourselves up to a sitting position. I want you to bring your right leg either in front or on top. It's up to you. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, your right arm's gonna reach with that left arm, left hand on the ground. Now take your left hand, grab your right knee, and continue to take it over. Good stretch. As we come up, we're gonna let the right hand gently help the head to come over for a neck stretch. Left hand to your low back. Your fingertips can walk to the back of the head. Chin down, very gently press forward. Good, relax the arms. And now we're gonna switch. We're gonna bring the left leg on top. And the left arm's gonna reach up nice and long. Let's take that right hand, grab your left knee, gently feeling a little bit more of a stretch down that left side. Now as we come up, the left hand's gonna gently help the head to come over, very gently. Right hand to the low back, walk those fingertips to the back of the head, chin down, very gently press forward. Chin in the chest, relax your arms. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back. Thank you for joining me for Pilates. High five.